Hello and welcome back to Sharin No Kuni. Not Sharin No Kuni. The name just slipped my mind because I thought about I haven't warmed up my voice to do this right now. So it could be that it gets a little raspy at the beginning, and as it goes on it will hopefully get a little bit more smooth. So yeah, let's just continue right now. And I'm quite in a pickle because I recently started to play Attack on Titan's Wings of Freedom, and I'm really eager to play this game again. I played it after the last Sharin No Kuni session, and yeah, after this session is over, I will do that, most likely. And I really thought about not recording today, but I think that would be unfair. Yeah. So basically, yeah, I will record Sharin No Kuni and then I will record and play Attack on Titan again. So expect that soon on this channel as well. I'm going a little bit nuts in this, more or less, because I watched the first season of Attack on Titans. I didn't read the manga of Attack on Titans. I didn't read it. And I watched a Slap on Titan, the parody of Attack on Titan, and Attack on Titan Abridged. And those all blur together in my mind, so I gibber a lot of shit in it. For once, I always tried in the first 2 episodes to correct the game by saying that they are the Recon Corps, which actually also can call the Survey Corps, oh god, what was it all? There are so many different ways how to translate them, and yeah, the Survey Legion or something like that. Oh, but I don't know, the Recon Corps is just the thing that burned into my mind for the sole reason that it was used in A Slap on Titan, and I watched it more times now than the actual anime. Anyway, I think this is really uninteresting and just really only self-promoting coming up content. But anyway, let's just continue now, shall we? I escorted Mana to the shopping district after dinner. Yeah, go for it! Why is Kenichi so nice to me? Huh? It makes me happy that you escort me. Well, I have free time. Lots of it. And we just met yesterday. Apparently, I'm the kind of guy who gets overly familiar. I don't feel bad around you. Feel bad? What? Yeah, you don't stop and stare or whisper things when you see me. Discrimination? In this day and age? Oh yeah, discrimination is big in our world. This shitty country town, they still had given up on those prejudices. Oni-chan doesn't either. Oni-chan, not Oni. Oni. Yeah, that's right. That girl doesn't bother with such trifling matters. Oh, it's cute. Will you marry Oni-chan? Will you marry Oni-chan? Oh god, I should have delivered that better. Uh-huh. Because you wash Oni-chan's bras and stuff? Yeah. How embarrassing. And You are living in the same room. She's just letting me stay for a while. This girl might have been pretty sharp after all. Have you ever been taught by anyone?
特別高等法はちゃんとお姉ちゃんに教えてもらったよ。
Oni-chan taught me about the special high-class law. I see. That's good. So you know what the badges stand for, more or less.
大変だね。
Sounds rough. ... There were badges that demanded the attention of others, like Natsumi's prohibition of love. There were badges that demanded the attention of others. Wait, what? There were badges that demanded the attention of others? Why does it demands to not get the attention of others, if I remember that correctly. Every parent taught their children about traffic lights. This was a word necessitating an awareness of the meaning behind each and every badge. Oh, at least if you didn't want to get in trouble. Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
そろそろ行くね。
I have to go now. I saw her off with a wave. Phew. I put the pipe into my mouth and ignited it. Yeah, get some weed in your system. It will totally help you. Sarcasm, sarcasm. I do have a lot of free time. Where does he have the money to get all that weed? Old man Hoizuki said that the examination has already begun, but what exactly am I supposed to do? He ordered me to make friends with everyone, but grumbling, I inhaled and exhaled the smoke. Relaxing. Sachi was sleeping in the same room, but her breathing was nearly imperceptible. She really did give off the impression that her time had stopped. Could I be getting to sleep as well? I lay down on the floor. Nee-san, it's been 2 days since I came to this town. I've met 3 girls bearing obligations and talked a bit with them. I haven't gotten involved too deeply just yet, but I think I understand them for the most part. I'd like to become friends with them and fool around some more. Good night. Is he writing a diary now, or is he explaining things to us again? This was not a next chapter thing, right? This was only something that it was a part of the chapter, I think. My proficiency at the act of waking up came into play the next day. My mind instantly assumed a state of perfect clarity. There would be none of this half-asleep nonsense for me. Having performed my morning dance and checked here and there for stray hairs, I went to pick up Mana. A pleasant summer wind was blowing in from the mountains.
Oh, Keiji!
I don't really need to do that, right? Welcome back. Did you get your money?
まだまだ。明日にまとめてもらうの。
Not yet. I'll get it all tomorrow. So she was being paid weekly. Make sure you get your money. You're entitled to it after working so hard.
お金くれる約束してるから大丈夫だよ。
We promised that I would get paid, so it's okay. Would have felt better if I could have seen this promise in writing. Oh well, going that far probably wasn't necessary. Alright, let's go home.
はーい。
Oh, she's so cute, isn't she?
寝る。
Mana will sleep. Mana headed straight to the closet as soon as we entered the room. You're going to sleep already? Like the day before? And she's gone. Sound asleep in an instant. Was she really that tired? It was about 7 o'clock. Sachi usually got up around this time. Oh, you're awake. Good morning. Oh, what a sound. And what a view. I mean, what a view. I like the badge directly attached. Please refrain from howling.
なんか飲み物取って。
Get me something to drink. I handed over one of my honey drinks. Oh god, she doesn't like that stuff.
ありがとう。
She drank it.
甘ったるい。
Too sugary. You gotta get your sugar in the morning after all. Sugar in the morning! That remembers me of an old thing. A really, really old thing.
気持ち悪い。
Oh, I feel terrible. She rushed into the kitchen. Hey, mighty rulers have died longing for but a taste of honey. Sachi ignored my wondrous knowledge in favor of gargling. Hey, do you really feel that bad?
なんていうかね、寝起きがすごく気持ち悪いのよ。薬のせいじゃないかな。死ぬかも。
Oh. How should I put it? I always feel terrible right after waking up. I wonder if it's because of the medicine. That stuff might just kill me. Well, I would also think that it's a side effect of the medicine. Oh yeah, ... Sachi's pills don't fall into my areas of expertise, but they seem to be a type of sleep aid. Although normally the Ministry of Health and Welfare would be managing the usage of this medicine, they entrusted its regulation to a private company about 2 years ago. The media has been quick to report on the various issues arising from this, of course. Can I ask you something? I think that means yes. Do you still feel tired after taking your medicine?
は？
What? She looked a bit miffed.
取れるわけないじゃん。眠いってば。寝ると止まるは違うっての。
Where? Hell no! What are you talking about? Of course I'm still tired after taking it. Sleeping and stopping aren't the same thing. I see. My apologies. I didn't have a full grasp on the situation. In that case, do you dream while stopped?
夢は見る。でも眠い。
Yeah, I dream, but I'm still tired afterward. So she doesn't even get rest? So that's why she sleeps in school. Even after being out for 7 hours and not moving, she's not rested. That is kind of a double punishment. So she has to cramp sleep, activities, and everyday life into 12 hours. That's horrible. Uh-oh. Oh ho. Sounds rather science fiction-y.
うざいうざい。
Man, it's annoying. She scratched her head absent-mindedly.
よーし、今日もビリッと頑張るぞ。
Alright, today I'm gonna give it my all at full power. She switched into high gear just like that. I'd like to ask you something first. This has been bugging me for a while now. Do you wear your uniform 24/7 or something? Oh wow, he's questioning that the sprites are always the same in every visual novel. Well, almost always. There are instances where sometimes you see regular clothes.
はあ？
Once again, miffed.
当たり前じゃん。バッチ組が別の服を着たいときは申請がいるっての。
Wait, what? Duh! Anyone with a badge has to fill out an application if they want to wear something else. Really?
おお、森犬のクールな顔に怒りと疑問が。
Whoa! Anger and doubt shine through Moriken's poker face! I set Saji's waggish attitude aside and asked her a question. Is that what you were told by your special high-class individual?
そうそうそう。
Yep. What the? I unconsciously folded my arms in thought. Well, there's certainly the possibility that one could wear excessively gaudy clothes, making it difficult for others to notice his or her badge. But that rule is outdated as hell now. Just what year are these people living in? And to think that there are organizations in the city who would raise hell if a wearability's human's rights were violated on any level. It's not like wearabilities are supposed to be wearing prison clothes straight out of a sci-fi novel or anything.
私はあんまり困ってないけどね。着替えの時間とかもったいないし。
Well, that's a good view. It doesn't really bother me. I don't have the time to worry about what I'm wearing anyway. Well, I can relate to that. I always have more or less to worry about what I'm wearing, so I just always or try to always wear a black t-shirt or something other fancy like my hoodies or anything that looks a little bit cool or just léger, however it's called, whatever. So yeah, appearance is everything, as Kenichi says. But wouldn't you like to dress up every once in a while?
森健だってずっと同じ服でしょ？
Hey, you're always wearing the same pair of clothes yourself. I wouldn't know because I can't see myself. Well, I saw me in the beginning of the novel, but anyway. Nah, I'm fine. I just have multiple pairs of the same clothes. I really want to do that, but a certain someone forbids me to do so.
私と同じだね。
Same here. Still, I would have pegged you as the type to be into fashion.
ブームには追いついていくよ。どこに儲け話が転がってるかわからないしね。
What? I just keep up with the latest booms. You never know where the latest and greatest method of making money will roll in from. She explained herself with a grin.
最近のブームはね、ほら、携帯の電子ゲーム、ペットが育っていくやつ。
Leading? No, okay. The current boom is that mobile game. You know, the one where you raise a pet? A Tamagotchi? I don't know, is Tamagotchi the same term in English? It's those little devices, really pixely dogs, cats, dragons, chickens. Those really things that beep 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 all the time. Wow, I remember them. How old was I? 4, 5 or 6 years old I was when I had several Tamagotchis. They was the most interesting thing. And the bad thing is I had to let it stay at home. But my mother took care of it for me. I put off the bandages, so I'm checking once in a while if my hand is fine or not. That's a boom?
あとね、そろそろ純愛ブームだよ。
And after that, pure love is going to become a boom. Love is always a boom. I mean, love is never out of boom. If you fall in love, it's always a fucking boom. Well, for most people, I guess. Well, for me it was a boom. Way in the past. I still know how it feels, and I never had the same feeling ever again so far. Kinda sad. Anyway. Really now?
絶対来るって100万人が泣くって。
For sure! Millions will cry! So how do you plan to capitalize on this?
国中がキュンキュン言うんだよ。ティッシュとか売れるんじゃないかな。あと避妊具とか。
What are contraceptives? I don't have my smartphone here. Well, actually... Oh no, I can't do that, otherwise it would pop up. Since the entire world will be bawling, I bet tissues will sell pretty well. Maybe contraceptives too. I don't know what contraceptives are. Maybe I have to look that up. I think it's antidepressiva, maybe? Or nose bleeding? I don't know. I thought the idea behind pure love was that it's disconnected from the notion of lust. Oh, okay. I really like how he's phrasing that. The idea behind pure love was that it's disconnected from the notion of lust.
んなことないってやることはやるってば
Wait, are contraceptives to prevent pregnancy? I think that's what contraceptives were. Oh, yeah, contraceptives, Empfängnisverhütung. Well, for the German one there. Oh, okay, I think I got it. Did I got it? Is it to prevent pregnancy? No way! You gotta do what you gotta do! Besides, didn't the pure love boom already come and go?
じゃあニートは今後はニートって言葉が流行ってくるよ
Oh, I know what that is! I think. Wait, do I know that? I think I know it. Okay then, what about needs? That term is going to get pretty popular. N-E-E-T. Need, wait. Natural... New energetic... Needs are people... Basically people like me. They hang in front of the internet or in front of a PC the whole time, are capsulated from society and living their way and living their lives on their own. Totally isolated from any social things. So they basically only live on front of the computer. Almost like me. You could call me a need. But I'm going out once in a while, and I have a few friends where I go out with once in a while. So I'm not, maybe not a total need, but that's basically how needs are described, if I'm not incorrect. Please tell me, what is the definition of a need in your opinion? It's already popular. In fact, it's become a social problem. There's been a rapid increase in the number of needs. Young men without aspirations about nowadays. Oh yes! Oh, that's what needs are! Yes, no aspiration. They don't want to work. Oh god. What did I just told you? Oh yeah, that's also a thing for them. Thanks, Kenichi. I really like how... Why am I even bothering try to explain a word if he's already doing it for me? He is right with that. So I'm partially a need. So I'm not a full-blooded need. But I have symptoms of being a need. Without aspirations abound nowadays. Hell, they're even talking about the impending collapse of social security and downturns in economic growth resulting from the phenomenon.
最近のニートも働かなくなったもんだよね
Needs haven't been working much lately, have they? Of course not. That's what the term needs implicates. They are called needs precisely because they are not working. See? Thank you, Kenichi. Oh god, I would have so regretted to not play this game now. This really gives me the smiles, this game. And it's actually, I don't know, is it still, I think it is in the present day still a problem in society. Well, if you call it a problem, more or less. Yeah, it's a problem, more or less. I think it's true. And I'm really wondering this, how old is this game again? I don't even check that. But it's very present for me because it's not too long ago that I found out what needs are. And that only because of the abridged series No Game No Life. And yeah, I haven't watched that anime either. I think it's interesting. I saw a little bit of it, but I don't know. I don't watch so many animes ever of late. I know a lot, and I know a lot here and there, and I know a lot of abridged things here and there. And yeah, the latest animes I watched fully were, I think, Nanatsu no Taizai, so the 7 Deadly Sins, Attack on Titan, and Dragon Ball Super. And Dragon Ball Super so far is the most disappointing for me. because it seems all the power levels got lowered down by 100,000% and now has to be built up again. And even after 100 times, well, I don't want to spoiler anything, but power levels are still bullshit, and they are more bullshit than ever. So yeah, be prepared for that. I, for one, I still enjoy it, but I more laugh about the anime rather than enjoy it in a serious way, because it became pretty... Oh god, what were they thinking creating this? Oh, the laughter. Sorry that I talked that is so loud, but that's the thing. If I play a visual novel and my head gets a little snip into a certain direction, then I just want to talk about me, regular life, and so on and so on. So if you want to know me a little bit more, well, then you have to watch my other visual novels. I always try to relate into my own life within those novels and how it contradicts or how it applies, and so on and so on. Don't make light of such a serious issue. Conversations with you sure are fun. Oh, I think she is so far my favorite. You are sure on the wise. On the wise? On the wise. I had to question the way she employed that phrase. Of course, I would have expected no less from an energetic type. As you may know, energetic types differ from gulls. Gulls tend to get drunk and parties and end up passed out with their mouth half open. Energetic types, however, are prone to pass out with their mouth open the whole way. What? Furthermore, gals are fully aware of what they are and are capable of consciously categorizing themselves as such. However, energetic types do not conform to this rule on account of their inherent ignorance. In short, they are airheads. Okay, I heard that term before. I'll be taking a bath while you are busy muttering to yourself over there. Sachi headed for the bathroom. Alright, I'll wait for you out in the hallway. Nah, you can go on to school ahead of me. Got it. I walked toward the door leading into the corridor, dragging my Back-cam duralumin case along with me. Oh, okay. Ah, hey! I shot Sachi a glance over my shoulder. I think comedy is gonna be a boom soon. It's in continuously boom. I really love comedies. Wow, that was a weird transition. I stopped in front of the school building and stared up at the sky. Wow, the music though. I think I haven't heard that before. A line of clouds darkened the horizon. I spat on my finger to confirm the direction of the wind. Judging by the looks of the sky, it's probably around a 50% chance of rain within the next several days. Nice! I should be grateful to Sachi. I hate the rain.
まったくだ。雨が降ると洗濯物が干せなくなる。
Damn straight! You can't hang out your laundry to dry when it rains. Before I knew it, Isuno was at my side, joining me in my sky gazing.
ついでにニョキニョキがちょっと活気づく。
On the other hand, Neo Kinyoki becomes much more active. Neon Kinyoki? Oh yeah, thank you, Kenichi.
知らんのか？狐の妖精だよ。
You haven't heard of it? It's a fox spirit. Fantasy?
ニョキニョキはな、かわいいぞ。
Yuki is pretty cute, you know. Really? Cute, eh?
可愛くてキャーキャー泣いてクリクリした瞳でちょっとおっちょこちょいなんだ。
Okay. She looks cute. She has this bark that goes kind of like kya kya. She has these big round eyes, and she's a bit of a scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. Oh, that sounds cute, alright. I kind of want to see her now.
出しゃばらないし甘えん坊だし酌をしてくれるしタバコに素早く火をつけてくれるし写真のついた名刺もくれるし。
She's not overly nosy. She likes to be spoiled. She serves you alcohol and lights your cigarettes for you. And she gives away business cards with her name and photograph on them. This is starting to get pretty weird.
この前ついに電話番号を聞き出せてね。
I was able to get her telephone number just recently. So he is bisexual. I think at least. I thought we were talking about fairies.
かけたらもろにヤクザが出ちゃってね。兄ちゃんうちの助に手出した度胸じゃけんのってとんだ目につねだったよ。
Did he go into a red light district? When I went to her place, a gangster came to the door and told me off. He was all like, "You got some balls trying to lay your hands on our princess." Wait, this sounds like Mario. "You got some balls trying to lay your hands on our princess." Well, that was incredibly racist. She's really quite the vixen. That's the punchline?
ちょっと朝からくだらないんだけど。
Hey, could you not be so idiotic this early in the morning? Class chairman Oni stepped boldly before us.
委員長おはよう。そして死ねー。
What's broken with him? I want that. Look at his midriff. Oh! Why am I acting so weird? I come to appreciate even the male body in anime and novels. I mean, come on, they are hot as fuck. Unfortunately, they only barely represent real guys out there. They can look like this, but they are total douches. So if you don't have the character for it, the guy can be hot as he wanna be. He's still a douche and well, whatever. Good morning, Chairman. No die! Well, I think he growled, didn't he? No die! Or something like that, whatever. I really can't get a handle on your personality at all. Are you just completely random? Oni spoke up, her lips trembling.
今日は持ち物検査だからね。磯野と森田健一なんて絶対危ないもの持ってるに決まってるんだから、こっぴどく怒られればいいのよ。
What? Today we're having a property inspection. Persons such as Isono and Kenichi are certain to possess objectionable material, so I have a right to be angry. Uh-oh. Will she find the weed pipe? With them? To be angry with them? Hey, screw you! Don't treat me like some dangerous kid with anger issues.
まずその鉄のカバンがおかしいから。
Wow, wait, I just realized he said screw you! Okay, that iron case of yours is definitely strange. Its contents are fairly normal. You're not going to find a butterfly knife inside or anything.
あ、カラシニコフ。
What? Ah, an AK-47. Don't open it without permission. Also, I definitely don't have an AK-47 in it. I snatched my duralinium case away from Isono.
なんか座敷わらしみたいなやつが垣間見えたんだが。
I'm pretty sure I caught a glimpse of a dashiki warashi. What is a dashiki warashi? I definitely don't have a dashiki warashi in it either. Damn it! It was like I lagged a step behind whenever I was with Isono. Well, what about you?
奥に振るな。
Don't drag me into this shit! What was with the sudden hostility?
ああ、マジイラつくわ。家の壁蹴りてえし、夜の校舎窓ガラス壊してえし、ザギンのチャンネルと指名してえし。
Ah, this is so vexing. I want to, like, kick down the walls of my house and, like, totally break the school windows at night. Then I felt like going out to eat with some ginza honeys. Eh? What are ginza honeys? What's with the rebellious teenager thing all of a sudden? Oh god, he is a douche!
持ち物検査は嫌な思い出がいっぱいあってね。携帯電話とかフランス人形とかいろいろ没収されたよ。
I've had bad experiences with property inspections. They've confiscated my stuff in the past, like a cell phone and a French doll. What's a French doll? How do they differ from regular dolls? That'll happen if you take stuff unrelated to school with you to class. Yeah.
数学の授業中は使わないからって左脳を没収されるし。
And in math class, they confiscated the left side of your brain because you're not using it. Sounds like something out of a body horror flick.
あとは辛い思い出とか甘い夏のひとときとか全部没収されることになって。
And they seize your memories of summer, no matter how painful or sweet. Everything will be confiscated. In any case, he had made his distaste for the matter clear. Alright, let's both skip school today.
ダメよ。
No way! Oni raised her voice in protest.
私の目の前で学園をサボろうだなんて。
Don't say something like that in front of me! She was demonstrating her authority as class chairman. Hey, don't be like that. We are friends, right? Look, I just don't want them peeking inside my case. Isuno's traumatized by the entire affair too.
僕は別に構わんが。
Actually, I don't really mind. And that makes no damn sense. That's completely at odds with what you just said.
左脳を取られたら死んでしまうだろう。
Wait, what? I'll die if they take out my left brain, you know. You know, I'm beginning to question your ratio of truthful statements to pure bullshit.
はて。
I wonder. He pissed me off. Yeah, he pisses me off too now.
くだらない会話は終わった？ホームルーム始まるから早くしてね。
Are you done with your idiotic conversation? Homeroom is about to start, so hurry up. Well, what can you do? I reluctantly headed into the school building. Kyoko-san was half-heartedly bestowing wisdom upon the class from the podium at the front of the room.
それじゃあ夏休み前に一度確認しておきましょう。
Alright, let's go over this one more time before summer vacation. Several obligation badges adorned the blackboard. They were all of the type requiring others to pay attention to them as well, such as prohibition of love. There are numerous degrees of severity with regards to obligations. The number of badges any given rehabilitee must wear varies with the severity level of his or her obligation. One could consider the system akin to that of the marks beginning drivers must apply to their cars. Wait, what? The system akin to that of the marks beginning drivers must apply to their cars. Oh, is that really a thing? In my country, you don't have to do that. I mean, you don't know if someone is a beginner driver or not, and I would really much appreciate it to cut them some slack, but anyway. Those who have been saddled with the maximum penalty or the prohibition of laugh obligation are required to pin 3 badges upon their clothing, 1 on front, 1 on back, and 1 on either side. Whereas obligations such as sachis, which do not require the attention of others, merely mandate the affixture of a single badge upon the front of the rehabilitee's clothing. And thus ends tedious explanation part 2.
森田くん、何か言ったかしら？
Morita-kun, did you say something? Nope, it seems that you go over the meaning of each badge once a month, am I right?
忘れたり間違えて覚えていたりしたら大変なことになるでしょ？
Yes, after all, it would be disastrous if you were to slip up, yes? Absolutely, education through repetition is important, yep. My eyes rested on the person sitting in front of me, said person being Natsumi. So she has a badge on the front, on the back, and on the sides? Really? I didn't realize that. She was a living example of the material on the blackboard. Every month, I had to wonder what her classmates thought of her doing these lessons.
それじゃあ持ち物検査をします。
Okay, now it's time for the personal property inspection. Gah! Dark sentiment shot through the classroom. I decided to try a bit of an escape plan.
みんな静かにして。ほら、さっさと机の上にカバン出すの。
Settle down, everyone! Come on, hurry up and put your bags on your desks! One took control of the class.
磯野くんが堂々とダッチワイフを机の上に。
What? Oh, Isono-kun has a sex doll on his desk! Oh god, this is so...
エミ21歳です。
Her name is Amy, and she is 21 years old. Hopefully not really and just in your imagination. Otherwise gross. Cut it out! I took the opportunity to put my daring plan to walk out before Tooka noticed me into action.
大根さん、これは何？
One-san, what is this? Uh-oh.
よもぎまんじゅう？学園にお菓子なんて持ってきていいわけないわよね。
Uh-oh. Dumplings? You know that you're not supposed to bring sweets to school. Dumplings are considered sweets? I think I know what they are. I think they are really nutritious and tasty. It's just the cherry on the top for them. I mean, why does sweet food has to be bad food? It's not always bad food. Had she forgotten that today was the day of personal property inspection?
いつも持ってきてるもんだから。でも食べずに見てるだけだし、300円以内だし、バナナじゃないし、でも遠足じゃないし。
Oh god, no. It's just because I always take them with me. But I don't eat them. I just look at them. They are less than 300 yen. They're not bananas. And you don't have to go far to get them. She was panicking.
没収ね。
Confiscated. Sachi being Sachi just had a bunch of receipts, checks, certificates and other various papers scattered across her desk. Ah crap, now was not the time to be slacking off on my end. It was best that the world was left unaware of the contents of my case. I crawled to the door on all fours, like a lizard.
先生、森田くんが逃げます。
Oh, you dick! Oh! Sensei! Morita-kun is escaping! You bastard! I'll kill you!
あの銀色のカバンはかなり怪しいよ。
That silver case is pretty suspicious. Don't add fuel to the fire! Murmur. Whatever that means. Kyoko-san pushed her way through the crowd, drawing in on me.
森田くん、 そのカバンを見せてもらおうかしら。
Oh god! Why does he bring his weed pipe everywhere? You're so screwed! Morita-kun, Morita-kun, could you please show me what's inside this case? Wait just a second, please. You do not have the right to search the property of a high-class individual. Oh!
あなたはまだ候補生でしょ。この学園のルールに従ってもらうわ。
However, you are still a cadet. As long as you are here, you'll follow the rules of the school. Okay, then let's make a deal. A deal. If you will agree to overlook me, then I will agree to not search your own personal belongings.
往生際が悪いようね。
You don't know when to give up, do you? Kyoko-san blocked my path to the exit.
森田健一、諦めなさい。
Give it up, Morita Kenichi!
何入ってるのかな。やっぱ札束かな。
Oh. Aw, I wonder what's in there. I bet it's a fat wad of bills.
希望だけが残っているんだよ、きっと。
What? No, the only thing left in that box is hope. They had me surrounded. I was slowly forced against the window. Oh, this is so amazing! Let's do an escape through the window. Let's jump through the window. This is already decided. Oh, they are not getting me. See you later, suckers. I have to save here. Let's escape. Let's escape. I understand. I comply. I hung my head and made to open the case. Just kidding, suckers! I performed a death-defying backflip out of the open window to my rear. As I fell backward, the faces of those confronting me distorted. It was like they were in a photograph that was being steadily blown up. From the third floor? What? We are on the third floor? He made a backflip out of the window? I did not intend to crash into the gravel below. I aimed at the window on the second floor. It was a good thing the school didn't have air conditioning. Since it was summer, all of the windows were open. Ta-da! My left leg slammed onto the window sill. The forces of gravity and inertia assaulted my right arm, gripping the case. I caught onto the frame with my free left arm. I leaned against the glass. It produced a sound of ill portents as I did this, but I chose to ignore it. I had gotten lucky. There wasn't a desk next to this window. Ha! The entrance of an intruder sent the class into an uproar. An old man I'm guessing was the teacher pointed at me and screamed. I cleared my throat and said, "Ahem, I'm Morita Kenichi. My life's goal is to be manipulated by people like fools." What? What? No, this isn't your catchphrase. My life's goal is to manipulate people like tools. Oh, snap! I messed up! Thank you! I guess I was high on the action, like in those delinquent manga. Something was being broadcast?
森田健一君、至急特別指導室まで来てください。
Morita Kenichi-kun, please come to the special guidance room at once. That's me? Well, I figured I had better go. Sorry about all of that. Here? Special guidance room was written on the door plate. Judging by the room's name, it was where the resident special high-class individual conducted his business. Being summoned, I had a bad feeling about this. I decided I might as well go ahead and knock on the door. Okay, it's his old man. Well, his teacher, or whatever. Enter. Premonition became reality. It was Pubs. It should have come as no surprise. He had been appointed as the new special high-class individual for this town, after all. Excuse me. I entered after adjusting my color and my attitude. The scent of books washed over me as soon as I came into the room. Uzuki looked at me with his back facing the bookshelf.
報告をしろ。
Report! Report what? Continued leveling an unmoving gaze at me. I racked my brains trying to figure out if there was anything that I needed to report. School life has been favorable for the most part.
詳細を。
Details. I have established contact with the 3 abilities in the class. Their names are Hinata Natsumi, Mitsuhiro Sachi, and Oni Tooka. Since I have established friendly relations with the class chairman Oni Tooka, my integration into the class as a whole is only a matter of time.
よろしい。次。
Very well. Next. Next? That is all. I didn't recall being ordered to do anything else.
何がありません。なのだ。
What do you mean by that is all? His measured tone of voice seemed to draw the entire surroundings into it.
答えろ、森田。
Answer, monitor. ... Didn't understand what he wanted. Were you just backflipped out of a window, and in the process disobeyed a teacher? And yeah, interrupted another class? You stirred up quite some noise. He had always been the kind of person to pose cryptic questions abruptly, but I knew from experience that staying silent would only lead to misery. I'm following your instructions since coming to this town. My interpersonal relationships have been amicable.
言われたことはやっていると。
So you are saying that you are following my orders? Oh god, he said he has to attend the school, and this order implicates that he has to obey. Oh, I think that's the problem. Yes, I don't believe I've made any mistakes.
戻っていいぞ。
You may leave. Eh? ... Yuzuki focused upon his documents once more, my existence erased from his concern. Tch. What the hell was with this bastard? Excuse me. I left the room after a quick bow. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I was stopped by Kyoko-sensei as I was on my way back to the classroom.
あなたとんでもない子ね。
You are an outrageous kid. Well, that sort of thing happens all the time in school-based romantic comedies.
いいからカバンの中を見せなさい。
Whatever. Show me the inside of your case. What case? I held my thoroughly empty hands up. You probably failed to notice this, but I hid it in the bathroom before going to the special guidance room.
聞こえてるわよ。
Oh god, what a dumb idiot! I can hear you, you know. But seriously, you should give it up. There are things in this world that humans are better off not knowing about. That human, so he's not considering himself a human. Kyoko-san sighed.
本当に偉そうな子ね。トウカと同じくらい手がかかりそうだわ。
You are really you really are full of yourself. You're going to cause me as much trouble as Toka does. Well, I am not planning on causing another commotion of that level again. Actually, I would have liked to have him stripped of his weed thing, but I figured, what the hell, I really wanted to do that.
当然よ。
You had better not be. You had better not be. It looked like I had really pissed her off. I'm very sorry about the whole mess. However, I have to ask you to please refrain from searching my belongings. The items in my case may not have any relevancy as far as class is concerned, but they are quite important to me. Kyoko-san raised an eyebrow.
わかったわ。私も規則で実施したに過ぎないし。
Fine. I may have gone a bit overboard with enforcing the rules.
でもいくらあなたが基礎学力課程は修了していても他の子の迷惑になるようなことはしないでね。
I know you've already completed your education, but could you at least try not to disturb the other kids? I'll apologize to the class on the second floor later. Kyoka-san left with a look of discontent. I headed back to my classroom. Don't you want to get his things? It seemed to be around lunchtime. The hallway was a bit crowded. I decided to check on the girl who was absent-mindedly staring out of the window. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this episode right here because I think there was a black screen and I haven't noticed it. Almost an hour of recording. I call that a good chunk of the story revealed. So, I hope you enjoyed it so far and leave a like if you did. Always comment. I really appreciate any kind of comment and criticism and so on and so on. Maybe check out some of my other videos. Preferably maybe the upcoming Attack on Titan or whatever floats your boat. There's a lot of things to find on this channel. It's not empty. It's full of novels, high-class games, low-class games, and indie games. So feel free to look them up. So yeah, without further ado, hopefully see you in the next one, and stay tuned for more as always.